Just what is it that you want to do?
What?
This is your intermission.
This is my intermission, like before I go on?
No, this is like...
We
this is your
talk for like a
segment,
second and then you do it.
Intermission.
I'll introduce it, but you're on. We're here with our intermission guest today, Kathrin Bizzaro. Bizzaro, right?
Kathrin Bizzaro.
Bizzaro. Damn it.
So, Parker,
So, no, I
It's
can't
okay,
really-
so many people mess it up.
Yeah, for a while I thought it was Pizzario, like
Bizarro.
Pizzario.
Bizarro. I'm so sorry.
Plus.
Bizzaro.
Bizzaro.
Bizarro.
Well, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for having me.
I clearly didn't realize how much of a female rap enthusiast you actually are, because you came in here and said, "Oh, you need to play this and this and this," and artists that were not actually on the playlist.
Hey man, I'm just trying to widen your pool and your knowledge base.
Yes, thank
International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We are very glad that you're here. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Parker, Dan.
no problem.
Yeah.
Kathrin, speaking of International Women's Day, would you consider yourself an international woman? That's a weird question, I understand, but...
Yes. I don't know, what do you define, like what is the definition of an international?
What's your definition?
Oh, putting the question back on the...
This man got skills. I mean, like, you don't want to answer the question, so he's trying to make me answer it.
Gaslight.
An international woman? A woman of internationality? I don't really know.
I don't know either. Did you partake in the strike yesterday?
No, I did not. I was in the same exact boat that Sanjana was in.
I saw you.
Had to get to class, had to perform a little bit for my grade.
What a shame. So you are a student here, sophomore at UMBC, isn't that correct?
Yes.
What are you studying?
I am studying theater. More specifically, I'm going to get my degree in acting.
Oh, how fun. And you hope to perform on stage with that in the future?
Yes.
Awesome. Do you have, are you have Broadway dreams, or are you like, let's do some regional theater? Do you want to be a movie star?
You know, it's so funny because when people talk about theater, like that's kind of the only things, like the only options they ever give you. They're like, oh, are you a Broadway baby or are you like a film star? And so, I mean, like I'm all down for anything wherever I can go, but I'm also not opposed to teaching as well.
That's pretty cool. At a professor level or at a more high school or elementary school?
Probably like more high school and elementary school, just because, you know, there's not that much going on for our arts programs in those areas.
Very true.
I mean, like you have to pay like thousands of dollars in order to get a professor here, which is like, you know, high education, and that's great, but for like the kids growing up, you know, I came from a small area that didn't have much to do with the arts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I would like to possibly give back to that community in the future.
Did you have one strong high school drama teacher that like made you get into theater?
Absolutely, I did. I got into theater before high school, but I did have one strong theater director who always pushed me, always like did favors for me, in the sense of like he just like I said, he always kept pushing me, and like whenever I needed something for like my college applications, he was like always there to do it for me. And his name is Alan Price. Shout out to Alan Price from Patuxent High School in Lusby, Maryland.
Lusby, where's that?
Lusby, Maryland is in a little county called Calvert County. It's in southern Maryland.
super south. But it's on the western shore. It's not on the eastern shore, right?
It's
what side of the Chesapeake Bay are you on?
Directions. I'm not good with geography, but I am just like on the Chesapeake Bay. I'm right next to Solomon's Island, if anybody knows what
I
yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kathrin, what kind of theater would you want to teach when you teach elementary and high school level?
Well, what kind of theater would I want to teach? First off, if I'm going to teach at all, I think I'd want to be a teaching artist, so I could like pick up and travel wherever I want to go, and go to like any city and like teach, you know, whatever group of kids that I want to teach. I would just want to teach just like how to act, basically. Not necessarily, I'm not like one for like, oh, improv is my thing, or like the history of theater is like my thing. It's more so just acting itself and how to do it well.
Nice, that's pretty cool. Do you do anything with your free time other than acting? I see that you write some.
Yes,
Good segue. Wow, radio host of the year.
Yeah, I write a little bit. It's so funny because I started writing songs when I was like maybe 12, and so that kind of like spiraled off. Once I started getting into hip hop and rap, that started going into like more slam poetry, and then possibly rap. I am not a rapper, just
Okay.
Thanks for the
PSA,
disclaimer.
by any means, because like that shit is hard, and you just got to be like be able to come off like straight off the dome for that stuff, which I wish I could just freestyle like
Well,
that.
I would say that your outfit today really argues against that. You have a freestyler. You got the boots, got the cool pants that have they're sweatpants, but they're still wearable, and you got the leather jacket.
Kathrin is very fashionable. I wish everybody at home could see it. She dresses like a goddamn queen, and her makeup is always on, what, as the kids say it, fleek?
Oh, I was gonna say on point.
On point?
I guess that's the
It's
older
snatch,
kids. that
as I
say
say.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. I guess you could say I'm feeling myself
Woo!
today.
Oh,
Oh.
reference to an earlier. Wow,
That
earlier
was
song.
really loud frequency, and I apologize for editing
Oh, that's
in
fine.
later. Sorry, future Parker, about that.
No, we'll just probably won't do anything about it, to be honest. We'll see, but there's only so much you can do. So just don't listen to this on full volume, folks.
All right.
At home.
I'm a loud lady.
Yeah. Sanj, do you have any more questions for Kathrin?
How is your rehearsal process going?
My rehearsal process, well, it's going rather well. I don't know if you want to speak to attest to any
what
of
show
this.
are you
Parker
in?
is also in Studying Last Summer with Kathrin here. He
Really?
plays George,
Yeah.
and Kathrin plays Miss Venable. It is a Tennessee Williams play.
The rehearsal process is going rather well for us. Our show is about to be put up in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're on stage tonight for the first time.
Yep. And so
Very exciting.
It's been like, I think, a rather great and enlightening process
Yeah.
because we have a student director. This is my first time I've ever worked with a student director, and it's kind of interesting to see how that process goes versus working with a regional director. So, you know.
It's a very quick turnaround, too. We're going like 0 to 100, and then the
Real
show's going to be
quick.
over.
Yeah.
Mail order, I feel like you guys got a lot of time.
We have a lot of time, but we also have a lot of more movement
Yeah.
incorporated,
Yeah.
which is like a lot of choreographed numbers that we all have to configure into actual verse and monologues and prose, and it's like, it's a little frightening in that sense, but we're coming along. Eve Muson, as we all know, is a wonderful, wonderful artist, but she has time to take her process.
That's good, yeah. Could you say that Mail Order Bride is a female hip-hop musical?
I
play?
can for about 7 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You being the female hip-hopper?
I don't know if it's a female hip hop musical, but it's definitely just it's a really quirky piece, and I really enjoy it because I've never done anything like it before, and it's like a Bollywood musical come to life, and everyone likes that. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, Kathrin, do you have any final words of advice or shout-outs for the audience?
My words of advice are, no. Let me think.
No isn't a fine answer.
I got it. Keep the peace, follow your dreams, and remember, knowledge can fix a situation, but wisdom can fix any situation. So strive
Ooh.
for not knowledge in life, but strive for wisdom.
That's like a paragraph in advice. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for coming on.
No problem. Thank you.
You didn't rap.
I don't want to force her.